There is something important to understand about the human mind and the course of a life. Everything you now have, your work, your relationships, your habits, your direction, has come largely from the way you have used your attention, your effort, and your time. Not from mystery, and not from luck alone, but from the quiet accumulation of choices repeated day after day. For many years, people had said that human beings use only a small portion of their mental powers. This is not literally true. Nearly every part of the brain serves a purpose, and even simple actions require wide networks of activity. But there is a different truth hidden inside the old claim. Most people use only a small portion of their disciplined effort, their sustained focus, and their willingness to improve deliberately over long periods of time. And it is this unused discipline, not unused brain tissue, that explains much of the difference between ordinary outcomes and extraordinary ones. Success is often misunderstood. It is not merely wealth, status, or applause. A more accurate description is this: success is the steady movement toward a clearly chosen and meaningful direction. A student working seriously toward a degree, a parent building stability for a child, a craftsperson improving their skill year by year. Each is succeeding in the deepest sense because each is moving with intention rather than drifting by default. Where direction is absent, drift takes its place. And drift, repeated over decades, quietly shapes an average life. You may have heard it said that a person becomes what he thinks about most of the time. Taken literally, this is not correct. Thoughts alone do not change the world. But thoughts do something equally important. They guide decisions. Decisions guide actions. Actions repeated over time build skill and reputation. Skill and reputation change the probability of future outcomes. So it is not that thinking creates reality. It is that thinking steers behavior, and behavior, compounded over years, reshapes what becomes possible. Another old idea says that rewards are always equal to service. Reality is more complex. In modern economies, rewards depend on the value of what is created, how rare that value is, how many people it can reach, the systems and opportunities surrounding it, and at times, simple luck. Hard work alone does not guarantee wealth. But sustained skill building combined with useful value creation greatly improves the odds. And over long periods, probability matters more than momentary fortune. Consider the arithmetic of effort. 1 hour of focused learning each day becomes hundreds of hours in a year, thousands across a decade. This level of practice is enough in many fields to move a person from average competence to uncommon ability. The difference rarely appears dramatic in a single week, but across years it becomes unmistakable. Life changes slowly, then all at once. People often search far away for the opportunity that might transform their future, while overlooking the quieter opportunity already within reach. Deeper knowledge of their present field, stronger relationships, improved reliability, clearer thinking, better use of free hours. In many cases, growth does not require a new beginning. It requires seeing more clearly what is already possible and developing the patience to cultivate it. There are two ways to use the rewards of work. One is immediate consumption. The other is reinvestment in the abilities that make future rewards possible. The second path is slower, less visible, and far more powerful. Skills compound, knowledge compounds, reputation compounds, and over long stretches of time, compounding quietly reshapes a life. Attitude does not magically create success, but it influences persistence, relationships, and the willingness to continue when progress is slow. Because of this, attitude changes behavior, and behavior changes results. In this indirect but reliable way, a person's inner stance toward effort and possibility gradually alters the outer shape of experience. When all exaggeration is removed, the central lesson becomes simple and durable. Clear direction, sustained useful effort, continuous learning, and long-time horizons greatly increase the probability of a better life. Not certainty, but probability strong enough to matter, and probability patiently compounded is often the closest thing in this world to destiny.